Good day, everyone. You're welcome to Political Matters on OPC TV SUNDOS Communication. It is always said that what destroys the vegetable is inside the vegetable itself. Are we going to say that the federal government or the Nigerian government are the one responsible for the way the country is now, or should we say that they are the one responsible for the lack of insecurity and the lack of money and feeding in the country? Well, these questions we are going to be asking people today. We'll be asking them to what extent has the federal government been able to help the Nigerian society. So don't go nowhere. When we come back, we'll be talking to our interviewees. We'll be back. Okay, good day, sir.
Good morning.
Please, can we know you, sir?
My name is Mr. Henry Ama.
Mr.
Henry Ama.
Okay, Mr. Henry, now let's talk about the federal government and also the state governments. You know, they've come out to say there have been insufficient funds and they have been unable to pay their civil servant salaries. I want to get your reactions concerning this, sir.
Nigeria as a country, as I know, have been a country of deceit for a very long time. There is never a time that there has been sufficient funds. What these people do is they suffer the same masses who voted them in to go and serve them. They suffer them. They will go, for example, what kind of government is Nigeria practicing? Nigeria is practicing federalism, that is American system of government. But is it really happening here? No. All the governors, they wake up in their houses, spray perfumes, and go to Abuja. They collect allocation and come back. And then you find out that the roads are still the way they are. No lights, no water, no health care. Education is nothing to write home about. And every year we are having budget of billions upon billions upon billions. And yet they are still borrowing money outside country to come here. In fact, if we are not careful, what happened to Zimbabwe might happen in this country. Because all this money that we have been borrowing since the past 20 years now, since we had democracy, till now, we have not been able to pay a kobo from from all those money they borrow. They borrow that money. Where the money goes to, we don't know. Where the money goes to, we don't know. People are roaming around the street with their certificate to work. No work. No, nothing. It's very, very wrong. It's very, very wrong. As we are talking now, just day before yesterday at what do you call it? Canal Estate, around Sele area at Ago, over 80 boys were there terrorizing people, collecting money from people, collecting their phones. And now for you to get, if your phone miss now, for you to get SIM card is a problem. And it is where people are collecting other people's property, and then the government are not doing anything about it. The country is very, very insecure. The country is very, very insecure. What have the governors been doing with all the security funds they have been getting from the federal government? Everybody is shouting. Sometimes, yes, we blame the president, but sometimes the governors, the senators, the local government is separation of power. None of them is doing their duty the way they are supposed to. How can you allow your citizens to be terrorized by hoodlums, criminals? It's very, very unfair. It's very, very wrong. In a country that is not safe, if referendum is the key to maybe Oduduwa, Biafra or whatever, I think it's the best. So that when you cannot manage your funds, then you are to be held responsible for it. You will not have somebody to call. You don't have somebody to call. Look at what is happening in the East now. They are killing people everywhere. What are the governors there? They are the chief security of the state. What are they doing? What are they doing? They are complaining of insufficiency of funds. All the money Abacha loot and some other loot from James Ibori and all that they have been recovering. Where have that money been going to? Where have that money been going to? What do they do with that money? What do they do with that money? It's very, very wrong. What they are doing is wrong. It's totally, I as a person, I condemn it. It's very, very wrong. They are returning Abacha looted funds in millions, in billions. But yet we are still complaining of insufficient funds. When will there be funds? When will there be funds? It's very, very wrong. It's very, very wrong. Let them go back to their drawing book and try to know what is happening in this nation. Even if you look at the way the appointment is going in this country in the past 6-7 years, you will see that there are marginalization there. Do you understand me? The thing is not being circulated. The president is from Hausa, the vice president is from Yoruba, the senate president is from Hausa. Where is the vice from? What about House of Assembly? Where do you find an Igbo man there? Where do you find a Yoruba man there? It's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be all round. It's supposed to balance the equation. Balance the equation. During the time of President Obasanjo, each region have their representatives. Do you understand me? Even the time of Jonathan, but now it's not like that. It's a huge problem. When you are doing something, you don't make it to be obvious to people that this is what you're doing. You don't make it to be obvious. You understand me? We are sick and tired. We are sick and tired of what is happening in this country. We are not safe anymore. You cannot go out to do your business and return home safely without being molested on the road. And there are people that we voted in to go there and, provide all the basic amenities, provide security, provide healthcare, provide education. But none of these things that we are getting. None of these things that we are getting. Every day they keep on retrenching people. Every day they keep on retrenching people. Those people they are retrenching now, they have family, they have wife, they have children. So how do they survive with their family? How do they survive with their children? When Nigeria as a country is struggling and complaining to pay ordinary 30,000 as minimum wage, and a bag of rice is more than the Nigerian minimum wage, how do a common man survive? It's very, very wrong. It's very, very wrong. You go to the our money does not have value again. Our money does not have value. Even to the highest currency does not have value. When once you remove just 5 naira out from 1,000 naira, you find out that the money is useless. Our money does not have value. And yet, every day, things are skyrocketing in the market. Things are skyrocketing in the market. Let them stop stealing our money and do what they are supposed to do. The looting, the stealing is too much. It's of the highest order. They should stop it. We are sick and tired of them. Everything, since 1960 up to now, Nigerian leaders are still working towards. They have not been able to achieve nothing. Instead of improvement, it is decreasing. Ordinary thing like water, Nigerian government cannot provide for its citizens. Ordinary thing like water, Nigeria cannot provide for its citizens. If you build a house now without digging a borehole, you can't drink water. It's very, very bad. We have list of insurgency happening in Nigeria. We have Boko Haram, we have S-men, we have kidnapping, we have bandits, we have unknown gunmen in one country. In one country, is it right? In just one country. They are kidnapping people all over the place. Kidnapping children that are going to school. What is the future of this nation with this type of leaders we have? What is the future of this nation? They are not doing anything to make sure that things change. They are only there for their own selfish interests. The Eastern governors now, they are planning to bring their own security to counter ESN. Fine, it's a good idea. But what did they do when Fulani S-men were killing people there? What did they do? Couldn't they have formed that security network before now? Couldn't they have formed it before now? Why are we always allowing things to get out of hand before we start looking for it, to a remedy to cage it? Why are we always allowing things to get out of hand? It is a shame that Nigeria as a country, we cannot have 24 hours light. It is a shame. Look at Ghana. Look at Cotonou. They have lights. But we cannot, you can't sleep one night here with light. And NEPA will still bring an outrageous bill. There are so many things to tackle in this country. You pay for what you don't use. Broad daylight robbery. Broad daylight robbery. NEPA will come to your house and give you a house, 2-bedroom flat or mini flat. A house that there are less appliances there. NEPA will come there and give somebody 20-something thousand. Is it right? How much is Nigerian minimum wage? When you are paying 20-something thousand, 30-something thousand for only NEPA bill in 1 month, how much is our minimum wage? How much is our minimum wage? We are sick and tired, and the money itself, they have not even approved, they have not even paid it. And yet we are buying expensive things in the market. It's very, very wrong. It's very, very wrong. We are sick and tired of them. We are sick and tired of them. Whoever knows that he or she is not capable of the position he or she is, let the person resign. In Europe, in America, in a lot of countries, people resign when they are incompetent of handling the position that they are handling. But our own, we will never do so, because while everybody is fighting for their own pocket and their family. It's very, very wrong. It's totally not acceptable. They must have to do something. We are tired. We are tired. Our children don't go to school. Our children don't go to school. But all of them, they have packed their children to abroad to go and school. Then they scatter our educational system. No health care. Doctors are on strike. What happened to the people that are in the hospital, that have been admitted in the hospital? What happened to them? But when they want to have their own medical care, they will fly out. Okay, those countries that they are flying to, if the country is like Nigeria, what would they do? Would they go to heaven? Is it not somebody, is it not a human being like them that put things right, put things in place in those countries they always travel to go and have medical treatment? Nigeria have all it takes. Nigeria have all it takes to live even better than the UK. Because if you check UK, they don't have anything. They have nothing. They have nothing. Here, our leaders, they abandon every other thing and face oil. This crisis we are having now is something that they have been suspecting 10-15 years ago, that if anything should happen in this oil matter now, that we will find it very, very difficult. What happened to the groundnut pyramid we have? What happened to the bitumen in Ondo State or wherever? What happened to the rubber plantation in Cross River State? Nigeria used to export what do you call it? Cotton. Nigeria used to produce cocoa. What happened to all those things? Oil, because that is where the bulk money is coming, and they will share it among themselves. No stress. See, look at me very well. We are not afraid of them again. We are not stupid again. We are not stupid again. We are aware and we know all their conspiracy. We know all what they are doing. Let them stop deceiving us. Let them stop fooling us. Our country, our leaders does not have us at heart. And it is very, very wrong when you don't have your followers at heart. You understand what I'm saying? Look at what happened in the NSAS. Look at what happened. All the food, all the things that were meant to share to people, the palliative, all of them, they went and hide it. They went and hide it. They went and hide it. Are those people, do you call them leaders? Do you call them leaders? The food, the palliative that was meant to share for us during the COVID-19, other countries, even Nigerians that are in other countries, they testify. They are not citizens of those countries, but the government of those countries took care of them during that coronavirus time. But in our own country, what did they do for us? What did they do for us? They went and hide the gala, hide rice, hide so many things. that they were supposed to give to us, that even some other countries, aid that some other countries sent for us, they went and hide it. They went and hide it. That is wickedness of the highest order. That is wickedness of the highest order, and it has got to stop.
Good day, sir.
Good day.
Can we know you, sir?
Yeah, my name is Innocent.
Okay, Mr. Innocent, now let's talk about the shortage of funds that the federal government and the state government have complained about, and the lack of being able to pay the civil servants their salary. Let's get your reactions concerning this.
For me, it had been troubling my mind before now. So the reaction I have on that, shortage of funds, if I will have federal government, if I'm in position to ask them a question, I will even advise them to do everything possible to make sure everything falls to normal. Because shortage of funds we are having here in Nigeria is giving us a big problem. I personally am not happy of that.
You have had in the same Gombe state, they have complained about the shortage, and also Edo state too. So it's like it's almost everywhere in Nigeria.
Yes, yes. Even I also have a very big concern what the governor of Edo State, Obaseki, saying that the federal government printed about 6 billion on March. So I don't really know what I heard in the news, whether it is true or not. The federal government have come out to deny it, and it is saying it is true on March that 6 billion was printed and it was shared within the people in Abuja. So I don't really know. And that is where I really felt concerned. The other side of it is that according to what the newspaper said this morning, concerning about 3 principals was suspended in Osun State. So because of they allowed the Oodua people to come to the school and started telling the student 1 or 2 things. So I really have concern on that. I'm not really happy. If I will have the state or the government, I will even advise them for them to forget about that issue. Everybody have his right to agitate. For me and myself as a citizen, I have my own right.
Oduduwa nation.
Yes, as Oduduwa nation, yes, I have my own right to agitate. Do you understand? So I'm really feel concerned on that. I'm begging the federal government to call those 3 principals back to the school.
Okay, now let's talk about the southeast now.
Yeah.
Now we've heard about the attacks that have been going on in southeast. Do you think there is a possibility of waging war in the southeast?
Really, as you can see it, for me, I know all these things are political. And there is others that say no smoke without fire. That's the reason why such things is happening. You can see throughout the federation, everywhere is on fire. You go to the northeast, there is problem. Come to the south, there is problem. Go to the southeast, there is problem. So what I'm saying on that aspect, although I have not been there for a while on that southeast, but I've been hearing the news. Actually, I don't really know what I'm seeing in the news is true. But I really feel concerned on that. Whether government have to do something before it get at hand.
Good day, sir.
Good day to you.
Yeah, please, can we know you, sir?
My name is Emeka.
Okay, Mr. Emeka, now let's talk about the federal government and the state government. And there have been concerns about insufficient funds in the states and also the federal government level in order to pay civil servants. And we want to get a reaction concerning this, sir.
My reaction concerning that is former foremost. When I was a child, I know that Nigeria is a very wealthy nation. Where is our wealth going to? What makes us poor? To an extent that we can't pay our workers. What I'm understanding is that Nigerian fund is going somewhere, which the federal government and the co supposed to ratify where the money is going to. Secondly, since then up to date, there's never a sector in Nigeria that will tell you that they have made money again in a year since when I know Nigeria, and they're still fighting for that post. Why are they fighting for that post? So Nigeria have money, but the money is hidden somewhere. That is all I believe.
Okay, now let's talk about the south. Let's go to the southeast. Do you perceive that there is currently a war going on in the southeast? You know, we have had issues concerning the bandit attack and all these atrocities. We want to get reactions concerning this also.
Much I heard about the southeast. I'm not hearing about the bandit wars. What I'm hearing about the east is herdsmen, okay, and and the kidnappers. That's what I am hearing about. You see, one thing, you know, there's a word they say that there's a way they put it. They say that is necessity is the mother of invention. When there is no work, they say everyone an idle work. An idle mind is at the devil workshop. Once there is no work, and the government have been telling us that they are creating new work every year, which we are not seeing. Maybe ghost opportunity is what they are creating. They only put it for us to hear, but we can't see it. It's what we can hear, but we can't see. We hear that they are creating work every day. But nowadays, we know that people are getting out of work. More people that have work are getting out of work, and no one is not coming out of it. The way I'm seeing it now is better, because tomorrow, I don't know how it will be tomorrow.
Now let's talk about the Oodua nation. The Osun state has also said that they are not going to secede with the Oodua nation. They have removed themselves from the Oodua nation. We want to get your reactions concerning this.
Oduduwa is a people, at least. So you don't have to, a particular person cannot say that all the whole people cannot believe they belong in that.
That's why we want to get your reactions.
Everybody have to come, the whole people that are agitating and the people that are not agitating, they have to come down and know which people win. If these people win, they can go. If these people win, they can stay on those people. So you don't have to decide for another person what he should do or what he should not do. That is it. That's my own opinion.
So you feel that the people have their own right to
people have their own right is basic thing. The whole world. Everyone have rights. So far you are not looking for it through violent, peaceful manner. You have rights for everything. So one or two, three people, rich men, we are not saying this is your right. Yes. Everybody have rights and opportunity, because everybody have reason. Your children may have work. Other people children don't have work. They may not say, I'm coming there to what is happening. That is it.
Okay, good day, sir.
Good morning, my brother.
Yeah. Please, can we know you, sir?
I'm Mr. Emmanuel.
Okay, Mr. Emmanuel, now let's talk about the federal government and the state government. They've complained over the shortage of funds in their respective states, and they have been unable to also pay their civil servants salaries. I want to get your reactions concerning this.
I must thank you very much for the opportunity. You know, I don't think Nigeria is facing any, or federal government and state government. I don't think they are facing any fund crisis. You understand? Because there are so many means of generating fund in this country. And I must tell you, frankly speaking, Nigeria is a country that we're blessed with so many resources, different kind, which in so many areas of it, they are generating billions of naira in a single day. So I don't think if federal government are telling Nigerians they are facing fund crisis, which means they are still misleading us. There is money in this country. There's no way they will come out and tell us what and what is their projects in a single year. You understand? If federal government is facing a fund crisis, that means they should watch people that are giving, how will I put it, contracts. They should watch how they are using the money. Because honestly speaking, it's a sin. It's a very big sin. It's a scam for federal government to say that they are facing fund crisis and they are not able to pay workers. How many workers do we have in this country? Recently, or before, during the time of coronavirus in the United States, I think I've heard this man, President Trump, when he was in seat, that federal government, the country is losing over 20 million jobs. You understand? So how many jobs were created in this country? The government will not pay pay workers. I don't think they are facing any fund crisis. They were just misleading us. Thank you very much.
Okay, let's talk about let's go to the southeast. Now there have been persistent attacks in the southeast. Now, I want to ask you, do you think there is any chance of waging a war in the southeast currently now?
I don't think so for now, because according to newspapers we are reading, they were the one telling us exactly what is happening.
We are saying it because of the new introduction of the new security outlets in the southeast. So, do you think there will be a clash between the ESN and the Ebubeago security network also?
There's nothing like a Bubago in Southeast. The Southeast governors are just trying to destroy Easterners. Yes, they know exactly what they are doing. They are politicalizing everything in Southeast. They want everything to be in their control. You understand? Let me tell you, for example, in northern Nigeria, there are so many gunshots there. There are so many shedding of innocent blood. Are you getting me? And I don't think anyone has ever stood up to condemn the killings. You understand? But when you come to Southeast, issue of ESN, Eastern Security Network, were introduced in order to secure their land for government. You understand? Now, Southeast governors raise up against it, which means they want to trample the Eastern region. In fact, they want to trample Eastern region on their control to achieve whatever they want. And I will call it issue of Ebubago is a selfish interest of the Southeast governors. They are the problem of Easterners, even in Nigeria today. The problem we are facing as Southeast or Eastern region is our governors. They know exactly what they are doing. So when you talk of war, I don't think there will be any crisis, any war or any crisis between Southeast governors and between ESN and the Ebubago and co. Because the ESN, they are people of Southeast, and the Ebubago and co know the reason of ESN. You understand? So I don't think a complete human being will involve himself in Ebubago in order to fight Eastern Security Network. I don't think so.
Okay, now let's talk about the Oduduwa nation. Now, up to now, all the Yoruba states have been supporting the motive for secession. But however, the Osun state government have said that they have debunked the secession plea of the Oduduwa nation, and they are not going to be part of it. We want to get your reactions concerning this.
Well, I really don't understand their mission by saying they are not in support of Oduduwa Republic. You understand? The Oduduwa Republic have been in existence for a very long period of time, even before the coming of all these current governments, or even before the birth of their grandfathers. Oduduwa Republic Congress have been in existence. So maybe they were trying to pull the legs of some people to know what they will do. But their inner man, we black people, more especially in Nigeria, we don't have to deceive people. Are you getting me? So, to me, or psychologically, they are in support of it. But Nigeria is full of politics. Are you getting me? The governor of Osun State will not come out publicly and tell you that he is in support of Oduduwa Republic Congress. But one way or the other, he might even be the one raising funds for them to carry on. Are you getting me? Because current concern, nothing will stop Oduduwa Republic Congress. Because it has been a nation long time ago. Thank you very much.
Morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. Let's talk about let's go to the southeast. Do you think that there's any war that might come out in the southeast? We have had about the Eastern Security Network and also the Ebubeago Security Network. Do you think there will be any clash between both of them?
There will not be any clash. Those governors, the Igbo people, Igbo race, look those our governor as the agent of federal government. So those Ebubeago where they form, they don't want to collect their salary. They will never, and they can never even go against Eastern security. Can they stand Eastern security? Can they stand government? Those people. We have Eastern security, we have government, unknown government. Eastern security is for protection of Igbo race. But the government You don't know the outcome. Because it may be people, they kill their brothers. The problem we have in the East is the Fulani in the forest. Federal government, you know. If the federal government want peace and the unknown government and all this Eastern security will stop, let them send a Fulani back home. Let me ask federal government one question. Let them ask them one question. Where are they training cow? All this regime, all people, why should it be now in the southeast, in this regime? They are the one causing war, causing trouble. And the Igbo people never remember them to come. How can they carry people to come and have Igbo man go there and rape their mama and rape the governor, all the governor, Zamfara state governor, which Bauchi governor that are talking. Well, they say they are a royal father. A governor is a royal father. And you cannot do arithmetic of the statement you want to make. You say they are right to carry gun, Bauchi governor. So Igbo in the north has the right to carry SMG to protect their market. Or this one say they will retaliate or not, Zamfara state government. Have Igbo people come there to attack them in the north before? They have been killing Igbo people, use their head to make a caricature. Let me tell you the truth. The north will be hearing me. Hausa man are obedient people. They never be a violent people. Hausa man never be a violent people. Really Hausa. But Fulani are the troublemaker. How do they think? Where is the land in the east where they want to trade and start raping our mama, spoiling our farm? That the people causing trouble. If I always say it, person that bring firewood, there is ant. That ant will bite that person to death. Any person will bring that brings firewood, there is ant. Lizard will visit him. Lizard will be his friend to visit him. There is no problem. The East has government already in place before British came in. The problem in this country is the British. Let me tell you, when my books will start coming about British, no Africa, no Nigeria will see British in his backyard. Check all the country British colonized in this Africa. It's only Ghana, this Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, all are trouble. In Nigeria, they just left corruption, left thief, armed robber. That is why they left. Did they see French country? If you read about Frederick Forster, the man that witnessed this war, he will tell you British about Mao, about Nigeria, they are genocide they committed. So why are they saying that Nigeria will go? No of a Bubagu can carry gun and start killing even Eastern security, if they can see them. If they cannot stand government, who is government?
Now let's talk about the federal government and the state government also. They've come out to say that there have been insufficient funds and they have been unable to pay the civil servant salaries.
That's
I want to get a reaction from
okay, thank you, sir. It's a good question. What I'm saying is, there's no money. You are borrowing money. You are selling oil. Who is deceiving who? See all the money NEPA is bringing you. You see a Mugu country where people no use light, they are paying and they are accumulating the money. And they are telling me they are fighting corruption. And they sit there. That is why I continue to say, let us go to parliamentary system of government. Let us reduce the number of senators, the governors. If you want to move forward, what are they saying? You are borrowing money, you cannot pay. I hear sometimes say pension money, they borrow it. Pension money, they borrow it. To do what? This minimum wage. Okay, let me ask one question. The president is collecting the salary. The governors are collecting the salary. The senators are collecting, all the commissioners and ministers are collecting, House of Assembly. Who is receiving? You can't pay doctor. You can't pay the judiciary. You can't pay anyone. You can't pay teacher. What are they doing? What are they saying? Is it not another anarchy they want to cause in the country? All the money they are borrowing, what are they doing it for? I never see this kind of government, present government in the whole universe. They are deceiving people. Do you think Nigerians will come out to follow them? It's any Mugu that follow them. Even I pity for any person that voted for this government, voted them. Because if he calls them, the cause will follow the person family. You cannot cause the people you vote. Because if he calls them, the cause will follow that person. How you could say you don't have money to pay and you are borrowing money? The money you borrow, what are you doing it for? The oil you are selling, what are you doing it for? How many Nigerians that are working in that government something that you say you cannot pay? It's a lie. White people will be laughing at us. Because the white man believes that educated man is a person that can make use of his senses. That can do something meaningful for human consumption. I work in a construction company where the white, I've been meeting them. They will ask, sir, let us do this thing. He will withdraw back. I say, oh, you have knowledge of this? You say yes. Next time he will push you there. That's how they know educated man. This is our own in this country. 4,000 years Nigeria no go anywhere. 4,000 years. They will not go anywhere. Because this hand they follow. Nigeria look Abacha as a wicked man. But Abacha hungry did not kill us. Abacha hold the economy of this country. How much are they selling for? Abacha love Nigeria. If Abacha is alive, he could have turned this Nigeria to a golden country. Huh? If we thought hungry did not kill us. You say? Okay, leave this one. So what I'm saying is, you see Shagari, all the people that, the two presidents that I see that are good in this country, you see late Murtala Mohammed. He didn't want to do anything with the British. Abacha himself, Abacha, don't want to do anything with British. As we continue with the British running to London, Nigeria will catch. Now me tell you, let them mark this date. Why I tell you? Let them continue following British. They will leave a country like America, they will follow. They will be following British. Nigeria will catch now. They are just interested in exploiting Nigeria. Me, I hate a British man. I hate British. Okay, let me tell you. People that fought Second World War, French people are still paying them. But British say they settled them all. To go and die for it. And we are still packing our money. The family are in sorrow. Let another thing come. Let them come and carry people from Nigeria if they will go to war and die for them. I'm asking British people. British, another name of British is evil. Atrocity. Robber. Thief. That's what they are. See, they should not tell Nigeria they don't have money to pay. Because you are selling oil. And the price of oil is a bit high. What are they saying? How many barrels that is leaving Nigerian shop? And you can't pay. Who is deceiving who? Who is embezzling the money? Until Nigeria will rise on their foot. I pray to God that we will not see this kind of regime again in Nigeria. I pray that we cannot see, God will never give us this kind of regime again. For peace to reign in this country.
Thank you very much for watching our program, This Political Matters on OPC TV. Well, we can say today that people have talked expressly concerning what is on their mind. People have come out and they have talked at length. They have given their displeasures concerning what is happening in Nigeria. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share our videos. I'm Alagbe Kayode, and the person behind the camera, Mr. Efe Johnson. From every member of the OPC TV crew, we say bye-bye.